Welcome to today's video, and it's going to be called Stepping Stones, kind of as the title has suggested, and it's a way for free-to-play players, low spenders, to actually work on what I'm going to say 4 commanders in the game, and 3 of them you can use instantly together to make a really good free-to-play, super friendly match that you could use as a stepping stone to better matches that you're going to be working on in the game. So what we're going to go over is the first 4 commanders in question and explain the triple formation that you can be running with them, and obviously how you can earn each of these heroes. So the first one we're going to go over is going to be a infantry setup that you can earn completely for free to play on your account. It's going to be Hammurabi with the good old King Derek and Josephine. Yes, this is absolutely the most free-to-play legendary formation you can be running in the game. And with Josephine, if you go into the tutorial section, you can see this recommendation. This is called the Warrior and Swordsman build, Mystery of Sieges. You can build this in a variety of ways, basically. You can build this for the open field. You can build this to be more of a siege build. It's a lot of different variety on it. What I would recommend is how this is put up with a more open field DPS build. The way this works is you've got the Derek at the back with Earth Crush and Fearless Forerunner, as well as the Hammurabi with Siege Plunderer and Earth Crush. You can switch this skill out because you don't really need to choose to do siege damage. You can choose instead a more offensive skill that's dealing might damage if you would like to. Same with your Josephine here. We've got a Siege Breaker skill. You can change this because we don't need to go for a siege skill because we're not doing that, area. So really good formation setup that you can bring to the table, right? You're going to be able to earn Josephine through the expeditions, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. Hammurabi, you will unlock instantly on the 7th day of your account. This is going to be a free login a day event. As well, when we look at the legendary advent, you're going to see the legendary arrival wheel, right, is going to have a higher chance on Hammurabi compared to other heroes in your tavern, right? Going to King Derek, as you guys should know already, is the Giant Raw event. So you're going to be able to earn all 3 of these so easily and more accessibly compared to all the other commanders in the game. So this is why I'm going to say this is your beginner build that you're going to be using as a stepping stone to better heroes and better formations in the game. And there's no badness about this. This gives you everything you want. It's a super flexible infantry build that you have access to. Now, how can we change this? You're probably wondering. And one way is we can make a archer build. So if you find a warrior archer in your tavern, you're going to be able to actually replace your Hammurabi here with one of them. So if we kind of jump out of the tutorial section, go to the heroes, and then hit the filter, we can choose to go for a warrior archer and hit the confirm button. And if you unlock, as you can see, Rani here, Attila, or Mulan at the moment, you're going to be able to actually pair one of those commanders with your Derek and your Josephine that you've been working on. So that already showcases, look, we've got 1 infantry march. I've earned 1 hero, but it's giving me access to a complete second formation. And I don't have to worry about leveling up 3 new heroes, right? I'm only leveling up my 2 main free-to-play friendly heroes, which is going to be the Josephine and the Derek. And then I'm just leveling up 1 of the brand new, warrior archers I've just unlocked. So that's a really good, kind of a bit of advice for you guys if you're kind of stressing on what to be using, right? The same kind of applies with the Hammurabi. So if we kind of come into the filter option again, and we switch from archers to swordsmen, what we can do is actually showcase Hammurabi here. And Hammurabi does have some really good formations you can actually upgrade into, right? So you can see the one we've already talked about, the Josephine, Hammurabi, as well as King Derek. But Miyamoto Josephine can be in the front on the samurai build. So here you could be running a nice Miyamoto if you have access to it. If you don't, because you're free to play player, you would have your Josephine in there. And there we go. We've got a Josephine, Tribuana, and obviously Hammurabi in the back. And this is a really good, again, build that you're stepping stoning up to work on, right? If you don't have access to Tribuana because you haven't done your legendary advent wheel, don't worry about it. You could still use, obviously, Harold as a upgrade to the original build here, which is the free-to-play trio, right? And this is what makes this one of the best free-to-play formations you can be earning in the game. So those are 3 heroes, right, for you straight away. And now there's a 4th hero I do want to talk about, and that is gonna be the one and only, if you can guess it, you can guess it, but it's gonna be Joan of Arc. She is, again, a really good free-to-play friendly hero that you can earn. The thing is, with Joan of Arc, she is gonna be what I would call a choice-based commander, kind of similar to your Josephine, and I will explain what I mean by that. Even though Josephine is really good and you can use it in a variety of builds, as you've seen already, maybe you don't want a, archer, right? You might not want that archer, and you might already have a really good infantry lineup that you don't need Josephine, and she's kind of just sat there. What you might need is a pikeman, and if you do need a pikeman, Joan of Arc is arguably one of the most easiest, accessible, free-to-play friendly pikemen you can have access to, and she is great at her job at just doing a ton of attack damage through counterattacks. That's what she is. She just does a ton of counterattacks. So if you surround her, everyone surrounding you is taking so much damage back, as well as obviously the main target you are dealing damage to, right? So the way you're going to earn Joan of Arc is actually the same way you can earn a lot of tokens for the one of only Josephine, right? So if we jump out of the hero section, what we can do is go to the expeditions here. If you go into the expeditions, you go into your battlefield survivor, what you're able to do obviously is complete these different challenge stages, but then at the bottom, right, the actual main challenge mode, if we go into here, you are able to complete different rankings. And if you complete, for example, the expert mode here, you're gonna get a free chest, and this goes on each difficulty, guys. So on easy, hard, expert, you're going to be able to earn one of these chests for completing it, and this is where the choice matters. I would always recommend only zero in on one of these commanders at least till you get them 3-starred. If you go and try and put, 2 of these chests in your Josephine, 2 in your Joan of Arc, and 1 here, 1 there, is going to make your account look like a complete mess, and your heroes might not even reach 3 stars because you've honestly been mismatching all of the medals, and you're not going to get a really powerful formation to work together. So like I said, it's up to you guys. I can't tell you which one to pick because it is different, right? But for me, I picked, as you can tell, Joan of Arc, and the reason I picked Joan of Arc on my account is because of my hero selection. I am running archers, but I have a Mulan with Attila and Rani build. So I just really do not have space for my Josephine in the archers. And when we look at my infantry, I am running currently a Miyamoto, Tribuana, and actually Hammurabi build because I actually really do like this formation together. It works really, really well. So I just don't have space realistically for that Josephine to fit in any of these formations. Maybe in the future, if we get to the point where we can start working on a 2nd infantry formation, then she might be on the table. So for me, it makes more sense, as you can guess, to invest into my Joan of Arc. It's going to allow me to actually go for a pikeman build now, and I have a Richard, Josephine, and Leonidas, which I could swap out for Darius the Great as a pikeman formation there, right? So that kind of explains my reasoning on why I picked Joan of Arc over Josephine, and hopefully that kind of explains, or maybe you understand better for yourself which one you want to pick now when you're maxing out one of these heroes. And like I said, I would definitely try and max them out to at least 3 stars. I'm about to do it. I'm only 4 tokens away from a 3-star Joan of Arc, all from my expeditions, guys, which is just crazy to do, right? So now let's talk about the other heroes in the, how to obtain them. You should know, like I already kind of suggested in the events, I don't have access to it right now, but there will be a little video up at the top which you can click on the Giants Raw event. That's how you're going to be able to earn King Derek, and again, an amazing hero that even I got absolutely destroyed by, because someone was running a Max Derek compared to me that just didn't, right? So he's a good hero. Honestly, you gotta give some love to these free-to-play friendly heroes. And then to finish it off, the Arrival. This is what I wanted to kind of explain when it comes to summoning some heroes and why these heroes, again, are a little bit more friendly compared to others, right? So I do have a free token plus obviously my 1 token. If you go into the prize pool of the hero recruitment section, you can see all the percentages of these heroes, right? And you'll notice down at the bottom, even Joan of Arc and Josephine, the 2 heroes I was talking about, have a higher percentage chance of being hit. This also does apply to your YSS and Cleopatra. So if you were looking for like tacticians, you can get these tacticians through here. Really good 2 commanders there. One of them is more of a gatherer in Cleopatra, but she is still versatile in cavalry infantry. We'll make a video maybe on her later down the line. But I really wanted to, emphasize this. You're going to be able to get these heroes a lot more easier in the prize pool. So again, you will get these guys to 3 stars if you follow my advice. And then you can work on the other hero and get that guy to 3 stars. Otherwise, you might just want to zero in and get a 5-star hero. I would love to hear your thoughts down below on that, right? So that's going to be today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, talking about those 4 commanders there, which was obviously really beneficial for you guys, the free-to-play players, the low spenders that are looking for heroes that you can actually like work on through doing activities in the game, like events, right? Spending your time and getting them really high leveled up, and they're going to help you because you can use any of those heroes. So Joan of Arc, Hammurabi, you can go down into your Josephine here, and finally King Derek. You're going to be able to use all of these heroes as one march, basically, and then obviously upgrade it over time to better and better formations when you get access to those heroes, right? So that's it. That's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure making this video. A nice, easy one to break down for you guys. And if you want more Age of Empires mobile content, you know what to do. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been amazing to see all of the love and support in the comment section and just the pure growth of the channel. Thank you, honestly, for the support. And since you guys are loving it, obviously I'm going to keep pushing it for you. So until the next video, stay safe, guys. Stay sneaky. Peace out.